The data literacy continuum outlines the stages of critical thinking using data as a learner progresses through level 1 stages of basic knowledge acquisition to the level 2 stages of critical thinking. This continuum is based on the knowledge acquisition taxonomy that was one of the 3 taxonomies that's been named for the American education psychologist Benjamin Samuel Bloom. The 3 taxonomies that are attributed to Bloom actually are a result of a series of conventions that occurred from the years 1949 to 1953. And many educators came together to figure out how to develop curriculum and how to provide a unitary, a single way for teachers to measure educational outcomes. And so the knowledge acquisition and critical thinking is the taxonomy that I saw very clearly related to the data literacy continuum. And so now I'm going to tell you a bit, we're going to go through the continuum. So this is what it starts like. Not unlike Bloom's taxonomy, we start out knowing some basic facts: the who, the what, the where, the why, metadata, if you will, right? The data that was collected, who collected it, how they collected it, when was it collected. So the second piece of this is to gain an understanding. What do you know about the data at a basic level? What do you expect based on your basic knowledge? What can you build on? Your understanding builds on the basic knowledge and gets you to a point of where you have a certain expectation from the data, right? The next piece is an opportunity where the learner is ready to manipulate the data, right? Based on, again, building on the basic knowledge they've acquired so far. They know the basic metadata about the information. They know descriptively, perhaps qualitatively, some information about how the data was collected, the methodology that was used, the research plan that was used as a guide. They understand that, and now they're ready then to manipulate the data. That progresses us to the portion where the user can then analyze the data, right? After analysis, transformation, and testing, the learner has grown now to a place where they can evaluate their findings. The last piece in this data literacy continuum is the communication, right? At the end of the day, our goal is to get data citizens to a place where they can communicate with data. We understand, because based on the global forums, we know that a person's ability to communicate using data directly relates to their ability to succeed in this life, in this digital age. And so as data citizens, we all should aspire to get here. But do we all aspire to get here? Perhaps not. If we do aspire to get here, how do we get here, right? I suppose that's the next step. How do you get learners there?